it was taking so long, and there are no dreams, there are no revelation. All of this, there was just this is that just popped up from nowhere. People remain. And when you hit Facebook, say, you want to meet a wife you marry on social media.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time is at the time you are watching this episode. My name is Familyyyyyy, and I am back with another interesting edition of my couple interview. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you that you have a lot to learn today. If you don't have something to drink or to chew, see, go and look for, because of this today's episode, I went to get something to drink because I know that this is going to be an interesting gist. I'm here for all of it. So, backstory is I've known the bride since I was in the youth choir. And, I reached out to her and I'm like, you know what? I want to really interview you. I'd like to, hear from you and your husband. How did this love story start? It was all of those gentle sisters in the choir. All these sisters will be saying, you're not going to say that they follow man talk. Oh my God. Like, I was so happy when I, saw our wedding. I was really, really so happy. And today we're going to having a conversation. Don't mind my scarf. Why? My scarf is fine. I washed my hair and my hair is going through some treatment. So I don't know if you can see the back, but I'm wearing like a shower cap. But yeah, I'm trying to treat my hair, natural hair gang. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to, just use this. I hope it is fine. Don't mind me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring up stage this amazing couple, Mr. and Mrs. Egba. Thank you so much for being with us. Whoosh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having us.
Hey, I'm so excited. Like, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. I know that you both are super busy. I know that you are very busy people, and I do not take this for granted at all. Thank you so much for making our time to be with us on this show today. Thank you. How are you doing today?
How are you?
I'm very fine.
I'm okay. I'm excited to be here on this
I
show.
think Mr. Egba is quite shy and reserved and
He's very shy.
No, I'm very okay. I'm all right.
But you're shy.
I just like it took me on my list, but it's fine.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm grateful. So before we go right into the conversation, one of the things I used to do on this channel is to bring couples, and I ask them questions around, how they met, how they got to know the will of God, and I'm asking these questions, or I'm doing this, basically also because of our kind of background. Growing up in a setting like DL, there's just a lot of I don't want to call it misconceptions, right? But I know that there are a lot of things that people have attached to this will of God matter, especially when it comes to the aspect of marriage. So I host this kind of interviews to have conversations with people who have gotten it right and they are living the life, kingdom marriages, godly couples, and all of that. So that's basically what we're going to be talking about, during the course of this interview. Feel free to share with us what you're comfortable with sharing with us, okay? Just something that's going to bless the hearts of people, basically. Now, I've known Blessing since I was in the youth choir. I was saying that some time ago. And Blessing is all of these gentle people in the choir. Blessing does not talk, just a circle of friends. You will know that Blessing is talking to man, because when you are when I'm like, I was really happy for you. And honestly, I was and I am still happy for you. But let's do a quick game before we go right into this story time.
Okay.
Who was the first to say I love you?
It was my husband. It was you.
It has to be me now.
Okay. Who is the first to apologize when there's a fight?
When there's a fight, it's my husband.
You see?
Sometimes I apologize first though. Just a few times though.
I don't want to call it a fight.
Maybe misunderstanding,
yeah,
quarrel, yeah.
I did something wrong, or I think they might not like what I did. I apologize, and then she also does apologize when she's at fault as well.
Oh, amazing. Thank
But sometimes when even I'm at fault,
he's the one that will still apologize.
Yeah, that's not apology. I just want my wife to be happy. So instead of carrying a bone face and all of that,
let peace reign.
Exactly. Play down the thing so that we just move on.
Perfect. Okay, who is better with saving money? Who is better with saving money?
With saving money. I am.
You think so?
I am.
I'm good at saving money. To just that.
They don't say who is good, who is better.
Okay.
I'm better.
Let me add this. What she as a woman will perceive as being better at saving money may not be necessarily what I perceive. When I want to do some spending to just make my wife happy and give her what I feel my wife deserves to have, she may consider those as unnecessary expenditures, expenses. But sometimes I may feel those are, what do you call it in church now? Is it overflow? Maybe you have this, you've got some savings that you think is okay. But
Yeah,
she, no, don't, let's keep it. No. That's why she says she's better. I see.
Hey, great. Thank you so
I
much.
read economics, so you can imagine.
Oh, you're an economist. Every time I hear economics like this, I know that you're the one that will be saving you most. I beg.
You see where I'm going with
It's a lie, it's a lie. I don't agree.
Exactly.
Whenever I hear economists, no, economists are they are very, 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 very conscious of their savings. Thank you so much. And I think that I feel like this is already a good foundation, because one of the things that I've picked that you have said twice now is that I want to make my wife happy. I want to make my wife. I mean, you have said it like twice. I think like maybe unconscious, but I mean, these are like the things that matter at the end of the day, the happiness of both parties, both people in the relationship, in the marriage. So let's get into the conversation proper. Where did this where did this start from? How, when, where, how did you know that he's the one? How did you know that she's the one? Where did this all start from? Take us through the journey. We are here for all of it.
You go first. You know you're a very good historian.
You saw me first, so you go
Okay,
first. I will come in between if
I may not really have
dates
details
and
of
time.
dates and
No
So
problem.
everything, I will
but
say it is
I'm
like
sure my wife has the record. All right. As a believer, you get to a particular stage in your walk with God or life in general. You feel you want to settle down, have a family of your own. Then, as someone who was brought up in a, like you said, DL, we are thought at this stage, what you need to do is resort to your maker, God. And that was actually what I did. I been wanting to settle down, so I started praying and trusting God to, bring uh, my own Rebecca my way. One of the things I would like to advise anybody who will be watching this video is in as much as you trust God and leave everything in the hand of God, you should also have, what you are approaching God for. Like, it's not like you are dictating to Him, but have, be specific in your request. So I went to God in prayer and, table my request before Him with some specification. Lord, this is how I want. You know the kind of person I am. You know what to be anymore. And it was taking so long, and there are no dreams, there are no revelation. But I kept trusting God, and I had this pastor there. Then where I was, he kept encouraging me. Don't worry, just keep praying. Because sorry, I didn't want to take much of the time. I've had a couple of disappointment before now. But that was some long time ago. I got moved on. So my pastor kept encouraging me, and so on some faithful day, I was just. I'm not a very good social media person, but I've had this Facebook account for a very long time. In fact, that's been the only Facebook account I've had ever since the advent of Facebook. So one day I was, you know the way the thing works. This person you may know because he knows this person that knows this person.
Yeah.
All of this, there was just this sister that just popped up from nowhere. People you may know. Somebody you may know. I just browsed through and I left. Another day, the same thing, another account again of the same sister. From that very day, to be honest with you, I don't know how it works. I just kept going over and over the account again.
Wow.
In fact, I went from going through the account on Facebook. I had to look if this name has other accounts with other platforms like what do you call it? Instagram.
Yeah. Follow me to Twitter.
So many places. Then something was just I don't know how to explain it, but I just found myself, I wasn't stalking anyway. Don't let me know you weren't stalking, but I was just following her everything. I after a few weeks, I sent a request, and the request are still hanging. Even they are still hanging.
No, I've accepted after our marriage now.
After she has married me, just if you have married me, just
It was because Facebook. I had issues with my
it
Facebook
was just
account.
this year she accepted.
No, I had issues with my Facebook
Okay.
account now.
Anyway, so I sent Facebook request, but all this was just happening. I was just I don't know how to explain it, but somehow.
You missed the part of the picture, the Spinel's wedding.
Oh no! I was going to go to that. So
Okay. Please calm down. Let me follow this story.
in the course of my checking, becoming interested in knowing this person, I started realizing that I also grew up in Lagos, but I left Lagos for say over 10, 11 years. So I've lost touch with a few childhood friends and church members. But I discovered that this lady, every time I see her in photos, there will always be somebody amongst those her colleagues that I knew growing up.
Wow.
This is just like there was a connection somehow.
Mutual friends, just somehow.
Then there was a particular wedding. I don't know if you were the best lady. Were you the best lady? Among the,
because that's when they do best lady that time.
Only because this private train or
bridal train.
The lady getting married there is somebody I know very well. We grew up together. Children church, youth, and all of that. My sister, I cannot like give you. Pray and begin it on to like hearing a voice. Now your wife did this. Now your wife did this. My prayer line began to change. I have to just approach my pastor that but that my pastor is not one very young man, this elderly man, and when he heard Facebook, say, you want to meet a wife you marry on social media. That one first discouraged me. But there's this something that was just, I had this strong conviction, and then not a conviction, I just had this strong something was just telling me that God works in mysterious ways. He's God. Art is his. He can use any means to do what he wants to do. I will follow my parents. You can't go meet wife for Facebook. Maybe all these pictures they posted, she's not even like that. Sometimes I will just play down but after some time, the force was just so compelling. What I did was I tried to know her. I started sending messages like, sister, those messages today that I'm speaking to you, they are still
Which message?
So that is basically how we met. And then
no, that's now you've not said how we met.
Because this time you have not met her. You only knew.
Yes. Okay. I think my pastor just encouraged me for some time. I kept troubling him that I think I'm beginning to have this person. I've not met this person, but I don't know. I just beginning to develop feelings for this sister.
My God.
My son. Go and pray. The fact that there's Facebook attached to this thing. Have you met? It's a red flag again for those pastors. So I said I've not met her before. I listened to my pastor a lot. So I went back to prayer, kept praying, believing God that God should, do what only Him can do. To cut the long story short now, I don't know what eventually will happen one time. One of her friends got married.
Okay.
The lady getting married to this, the person her friend was getting married to, we served together. We are DSCF as in COP members in one of the states in the Northeast. And he was very close to me. We were friends as a DSCF coppers. We've left NYC very long time ago. We've not even spoken. Everybody don't go their own way. Imagine I just saw that picture. This girl know this brother.
That's Jonathan.
Yes. I just quickly went to look, and the brother is my friend on Facebook.
Correct.
Immediately after those pictures, I said, no. I think I need to do something. I wouldn't know whether it's the Holy Spirit that was leading me or Lord, don't catch me.
God was up to something.
Yes, it's just behind the scene. So I reached out to the brother like, this person with your wife, who is she? That's my wife's bestie. After we exchanged pleasantry, it's been a long time. That's my wife's bestie. Hope there's no problem. I said no. I just ended it there.
Good.
So I started praying and trusting God that God should just do what He wants to do, because I didn't want to be too forward. Because I needed to be very sure that why will you tell people you met your wife on Facebook? Sometimes we feel like it's worldly and all of that. So I don't want to And then
especially in our kind of setting.
Mhm.
That thing, that Facebook thing,
and I was a leader in the church, the youth leader in my group. Come say this our youth leader and first we go marry. So I didn't want to. So after some time, after too many prayers, and it felt like when I'm praying, in fact, just like a voice would just be saying, "Oh boy, what are you praying for again?" I've answered you. You are just because nothing was coming up. Once I close my eyes to pray, before I do 10, 15 seconds in the prayer, blessing don't dey my mind, don't dey my head. In fact, so at some point, I got the reassurance I needed from God that I think this, not that I think this is the way to go. Remember, I got that peace of mind and reassurance from my prayers and consultation with other leaders. So, who is this lady? How can you reach out to her? She's not attending to you. Because if you go to marriage committee, they will ask you this question.
They will ask, yeah.
Where is it from? And you don't know anything. I say, God, how does God lead that way now? You didn't even give you the address. I say, yeah. So, I started praying to God that God should just touch her to respond. I went, in fact, link it. What did they call it?
Instagram.
Nothing this girl like she just hates me, self. I don't know if she was seeing my message or not seeing that. So God is infinite mercy. Reminded me of my friend Johnson.
No, you can't know that.
I'm coming. I said, if I go to this man, I know the way our church handle these things. They want to deal with the sister. From the onset, there should be no revelation of your intention. I go close to Johnson, who is the husband to her bestie. So I said, no, my spirit is not aligned with that way at all. So I just ignored that, my friend. One fateful day now, I think she belonged to one music group or so. So there's a conversation I saw with one other sister who I happen to know from is it Ajigule or I can't remember that group of districts in Lagos. I just saw her with this my wife again. So I reached out to that girl. We are not friends on Facebook, but I sent her a Facebook request. Like saying that one said, like say God don't position her for that place. She accepted. After greeting her, bro, hi. Please, did you know so? She know her now. They are is it youth choir or music?
We were in youth choir together then. She was also in Resonance. She's in
Resonance. Okay.
So I just please, can you get me a number? It's very, very important I reach her. You know our sisters. That was just immediately. That girl, immediately she just did. I said something, but I remember if I can go to our Facebook message, she said, "I will not be a hindrance to what God is about to do."
My God.
She just told me that, but like, please, I will have to get permission, but I'll get back to you. I don't know whether she called you or she asked you.
Yeah, she asked me for my contact then, and I was really very serious with my French teaching. So I was thinking, she's not French business. Oh yeah, give my number. That was how I ended it. I didn't even know that she was going to give my number out that period.
So that day, now before the end of that day, she go back to me with the number. Pam. I said, thank God.
Hallelujah.
I think that is like.
I don't
drink water. No, God is awesome. The way God works, if you want to understand Him, you cannot understand it. So I think she was at the wedding itself now. That sister that was all the role she played, and
wow.
I did message. I think I called you. You're not picking, or so I sent message on WhatsApp and responded. Me and Charles will say, "This one, God don't answer my prayer."
Please,
my pastor just told me, "If you are very sure, do you have a number?" I said, "I do, but I don't have this number because marriage committee will ask you where is this." But I know she's in Lagos, so I went ahead. So that was how I went to the marriage committee.
Good. Let me let you catch your breath. Thank you so much.
The story, my sister, I just God. I don't even know how to narrate it sometimes. If you ask me the next few days, I just knew how God just.
This is wonderful because for instance, I'm putting my friends in a friend's position. If somebody messages me on WhatsApp on Facebook to say, "Give me the number of the other person," before I go give you that number, you go.
Truly, she's kind of personality, but I don't know how she.
I am sure that God just positioned that lady to just be that bridge.
Thank God she was the right frame of mind that period. Maybe she had some issues or something.
Exactly. She will not even accept your request because even the woman you were trying to reach out to did not even accept your request for. Blessing, what was it from your hand? I mean, how did this whole thing go for you?
Okay, so from my own end, it was in August 2021. We're in 2024, right?
Yeah, 21.
Yes, August 2021. I just saw a strange number chatting me. I mean, that was the first time I have.
Okay,
I think
okay.
so. The Facebook request and all. I have issues with my Facebook since after service here. I even opened another account, but once I lost my phone, so much I had the two accounts, I was not able to access it. So I just gave up on Facebook
Let me drink juice.
for a very long time. I didn't know there was a pending request waiting for me. I was not so active on LinkedIn and Twitter. I just go there once in a while. So all these things he was saying, it's not like I intentionally did not answer him. It's just because.
But you should not answer.
Sorry, ma. I'm sure if she was even active, this my wife that I know, to a stranger, she may not have even given me that attention.
You see? No,
Because we're a stranger now. Anyway,
let me quickly say this. Some of you single people that are watching, the single brothers and sisters, their wife may be in your contacts. Go and check all of those.
all those messages we're ignoring.
Yeah, it's very, very possible.
Wow. My God. Please continue. Listen.
So I just saw the strange number chatting me up. August 2021, yes. You know the way these are our brothers, dear brothers, these are brothers that are not so exposed. Sorry, but my husband is exposed now, but then it was on my former. It was on my former phone. If I had my former phone, I would have.
All of that.
Wait. Let me say it as it happened. So, I greet you in the name of the Lord. And yes, should I check your phone?
It's okay. Yeah. Don't understand.
The name of the Lord. Hallelujah.
Thank
Thank
you.
God.
You know this. God, I can't remember word for word, but that was like how the greetings were.
Calvary greetings.
Calvary greetings. Yes, that one too was there one day. I'm serious. I will show you. That was how the thing. I'm like, who is this from where to where? How are you doing today? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I just basically, I can't remember if I responded immediately, but some days after, we were to go to Ghana.
Okay.
It was 2021. It was 2021 we went to Ghana, right?
I can't even remember. Was it 2021?
Basically August. I think it was 2021. I was not around for that period. After that first message, we traveled, so it was not able to reach me via normal call. Then when I got back, my Airtel SIM had issues, so I was only able to access WhatsApp. I can't do calls, and no one can call me. So it was really, really trying to call me that period.
Blessing. We traveled in 2021. You are right. August 2021. You are right.
Yes, it was August 2021. So that period we traveled like 5 days or so. It was trying to reach me via phone, phone call. It was not able to reach me. We're not in Nigeria then. So when I came back, he said that he's been trying to reach me, blah blah. I said, oh, sorry, I was not around. I was forming. I went out of the country. But at that period, I did not know that. My own was just, who is this for? What does he want? Like, I didn't have any intentions of whether he wants to marry me or he had any. Like, who are you? I have plenty.
Your French students coming to register.
No, I even know that you are not my French student cannot be starting greeting like that. I'm like, because I'm not looking for a friendship in this stage of my life. I have plenty male friends already. If you are looking for a friend, shift. So I was always responding to the messages like, beg, me. What do you want? I beg, me. I think 2 months after I spoke to my dad, Rogeri, Okonkwo.
Okay.
This person, what does he want? He's always chatting me. He was always jokingly saying, Abid, I want to marry you. You better put your head down. But I'm like, marriage. I don't even know him. I don't know anything about him. How will you just talk about marriage like that? And I think he introduced himself that initial period that, okay, his name is Vera Peter Efiegba. He's in whether Kaduna, was it Kaduna?
Yeah.
Okay. That is, Isha, there's a way that I was just doing all those messages. I'm like, okay, I've read. My name is but to be very honest, I suffered this brother.
Wow.
Because I don't know you. I never for once thought that it would be possible to get married to someone you did not know before. So I just felt when Roger mentioned that marriage, I'm like, you can't be married now. Marriage, how? And at that time, I was in a situationship with somebody. So I was not even giving any other person face. Please don't come. December that year, December 2021, he was still doing all this is greeting, and me, I was still responding, with one response. December 2021, so January of that year, 2021, that was when I entered the situationship. So as I December, I'm like, can I give this guy 12 months of my life and then nothing?
1 year has passed. We don't know what we are doing.
But we should just So I prayed. I spoke to Roger. I mean, it was like it's my dad. I spoke to him and I was like, this is what I want to do. I like this guy, but it's looking like whether it's not the one. How would you just not want to after push and everything? You are still there, not doing it.
As it is, you don't know what we are talking about.
I wasting. I didn't know that all this was just God, pushing me.
Directing you
to the next year. I don't want to enter next year with this. Let's just cut it off. It's almost the year. Let me know that I'm entering the year afresh. That same December was when my husband came to Lagos. After you did not talk about that part. After he had sent letter.
No, but I was just going to give her how
I asked him to stop at when he went to Helsinki.
So that December was when my husband came to Lagos, and that same December was when I took the bold step of saying, "Guy, whatever it is that is between us,
I don't want again.
I don't want again." So he came, according to him, because I did not know them. He came and said that after he had sent a letter to the marriage committee, he didn't get any response for 2 months or 3 months. I can't remember. Wow. So he decided to come and see what is going on. Wow. January 1st, 2022 was a Sunday, I believe. Or the first Sunday in year 2022, he met my. At that time, I started attending Faith Church. Okay, so I remember that December when he came, I didn't even know he was in Lagos. He just sent me a message. Well, I think when he told me he was coming to Lagos or he's in Lagos and he would like us to just meet. Remember, and I'm like, I don't have time. I told him that I don't have time. Meet. I'm very busy. I'm so sorry. I don't have time for that. He said then he just came for some few days that and he will soon be going back to the north. So he now asked, okay, that's what church do I at? Where do I worship? Like, even if it's to see me on Sunday service and then we should just say hello. I said, sorry, you cannot. So I worship in this.
I cannot feel
I remember this word he said, are you Nathaniel Bassett? I don't have a choice. There was a way he said it. He shot me Nathaniel Bassett. Man, you don't even rate me. I meant Nathaniel. See, sometimes I worship in Bagada, sometimes Faith Church, sometimes my district church. So I can be anywhere, any day. I don't have one place. That was how I ended that song. I didn't know where I was going to be on that faithful Sunday when he wanted to go to my district. I mean, my district, not Faith Church, my district to see my pastor. So that Sunday, after we finished in Faith Church, I decided to go to the district to see my sister and her nephews. And I did not know that he was going to be around. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, because, I mean, this person has been chatting me, so I've seen his picture on his profile. Yeah. So, as I entered the church, because we close Faith Church early now.
Yes.
So as I entered the church that day, I saw the person sitting on the stage with my pastor sitting on the stage, like backing. I just saw that back view. I'm like, hey, who is this? How? What is he doing here? I just ran out immediately, and I'm like, I just told my sister, let's be going. I told my nephew to go and call your mommy. Let's go home. So I went home to my sister's house. I lived with my sister then. When we got home, some minutes or maybe like 1 hour later, the pastor now called me. That's when I started getting scared. What's going on? What's this man calling me for? That's when I opened up to my sister that, actually, somebody had been shouting me since August. And I think I saw him in church.
6 months.
And that was January. I think I saw him in church. I'm not sure if he was one I saw or no, but this one, the pastor Shikoni said I should come back to church to see him. I don't know what's going on now. I started like, she does go now. That actually we are praying for marriage. I'm like, hey. So as I was going to church, different thoughts were just running through my mind. Marriage. This man that I don't even know before. This man that is not even fine. My husband is fine now. As I did.
all those Polish brothers in that Faith Church, they are objecting above this. God, my God, passive. My God, passive. God belongs to me.
In my mind, then my husband is very handsome right now. But then,
oh my God,
as I was going to that, those were the thoughts. I'm like, wait, this guy, he told me he's in the north. North. Like, different things were just running through my mind that day. So when I got to the church, I did not see him there again. So it was just the pastor I met. It was like, blessing. So you came to church, you cannot even say hello to me. I said, no, I saw that you were in a meeting with someone, so I didn't want to interrupt. And I said, you don't know who the someone is. I said, I didn't see the person's face, so I don't know. So I was thinking he wanted to talk to me about it, but this pastor did not mention anything. He just said, actually, did not greet me. I said I should call you back to come and greet me. So when I got back home, my son was like, wow. I said, why now? What happened? I said, I don't know. I don't know. So that was how it ended that January. Nothing. And of course, my brother here was still, trying to get to know me. And me, I was still,
In the
being
DM.
yeah. So March.
Should I? Can I say something?
Please, yes, can you
Okay.